Right then, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Honda Civic Tourer, the 1.6 diesel, and it's the SE Navigator model. So you can see here, finished in white, and this is the facelift version with this new style front end. The car looks absolutely fantastic and is in genuinely beautiful condition. Coming around the front of the car, the lights and lenses completely clear and intact, front bumper really clean. Bonnet itself, can't see an obvious stone chip anywhere on there. It's absolutely wonderfully clean. Near side, passenger side, mirror smooth on the panel work there. Near side front alloy in lovely condition. Panel work down this side, absolutely fantastic. I'm going to kind of scuttle around it a little bit, only because the sun's behind the clouds, which is brilliant because it's much better for the videos. It's a bit glary when the sun comes out. The panel work is absolutely beautiful. From the back of the car, again, all very clean. And offside the vehicle, as with the near side, just beautiful, absolutely crisp. Worth pointing out, full set of Bridgestone tyres around on the car as well. The car's been wonderfully looked after. It's got a full Honda service history attached to it, aside from the service we've just carried out ourselves. And finally, fine alloy, absolutely fantastic. Externally, a really handsome looking car. It's in absolutely fantastic condition. So just coming to the boot area now. Huge boots of course on the car, and it's been kept absolutely beautifully. It's in sensational condition back here. Not always the case with the Tourers, because obviously they are used as estate cars, so they can be quite bashed about. Coming to the back of the car, big wide opening rear doors, and again it looks like the back seats have hardly ever been used. It looks pretty much factory fresh back here. Coming to the front passenger side, again as with the rear seats, the seat there just literally looks as though it's hardly ever been sat on. So finally coming to the driver's side, which again is absolutely lovely there. Driver's seat showing absolutely minimal wear. So sat inside the car now, engine's running through this section so the dashboard can be seen illuminated. So the sun's come out now, it's a little bit glary, I do apologise, but the dashboard looks absolutely as new. Sat nav's working perfectly. Pop the car into reverse there. Got that lovely clear gridded parking camera, but it is in absolutely fantastic condition in here. So I do apologise, the sun doesn't help when you do these, but dashboard, as I said, just can't criticise it at all. If I come across to here, hopefully, and pan in, I know it's glary, but it says 60,072 miles now. I shouldn't complain, I haven't seen the sun for about 2.5 years. So finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and locking wheel nut key, both here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda Civic Tourer, and it's the 1.6 SE with navigation, registered LY65MYO, and with currently just gone over 60,065 miles now. Reason for doing the road test, very simply, is just so you get to see the car in operation. It's frustrating, we know, to go and see a car which can look fantastic in the description and the video and the pictures rather, only to drive it to find out it's got a fundamental issue which you clearly should have been told about before setting off. So hence that's why we do it. It's also done on part of the road test route any prospective buyer might go on if they're offered a test drive, so hopefully then will be representative of what you'd feel yourself should you be offered a test drive in the car. Coming to the car itself, engine starts absolutely instantly of course, settles to completely smooth, even idle, no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car, and temperature gauge running at a third, which is exactly where it's meant to be on a Honda car. Engine, brilliant unit, economical, wonderfully reliable, long lasting, smooth, quiet, efficient. It's pretty much the perfect engine in every sense. Some engines are as quiet, if not quieter. Some engines are as economical, if not slightly more economic. But there's very few that are all those and have the reliability and cam chains. It's just so many things in the favour of this engine, which is why they're proving so popular second hand. Engine then feeds through clutch and into gearbox. Clutch on the car is absolutely perfect. Bike point is exactly where it's meant to be. It's nice and smooth in the pedal travel as well. Gearbox in the vehicle, 6-speed, and an absolutely brilliant gearbox on these cars. I've said it before a million times, and it's just a lovely gear change. It feels mechanical, it feels kind of hefty but light at the same time. Bizarre thing to say, but if you drive well, you know what I mean. It's got a wonderful engagement to it. It just feels like a quality engineered gearbox, which of course it is, and it feels exactly as it would have done when it was new. It's there's no wear in it at all. Steering of the car, a real strong point on the Civics. It's got lovely, precise, accurate power steering, lovely weighting, really fluid in action, works in conjunction with the chassis absolutely brilliantly. It also happens to track absolutely bullet straight. There's no vibrations at all coming back through the steering wheel at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit. Chassis in the car, what I'm looking for on road tests is just any kind of noises when you hit a bump like that one there, and those, that there shouldn't be any kind of rattling or knocking noises from underneath, and there's nothing at all. It's exactly as it should be. But the chassis is superb, it really is. It offers a very, very comfortable ride indeed. Absorbs the minor imperfections on the road really nicely, but is also wonderfully agile, and it flows the corners absolutely beautifully. So if you enjoy your driving, you'll love these cars, because they are just a really, really nice car to drive in every way for the enthusiast, but also someone who just wants to be comfortable getting from A to B. Brakes on the car, just wait to get to this sharp turn and leave it a fraction later than normal, give them a bit of a shove. So really nice solid brake pedal on the car. What I'm looking for again is any signs of any kind of pulsing or vibrations coming back through the brake pedal, and it should pull the car up nice and straight, which it does in all respects. Inside the vehicle, obviously this is the later facelift version with the new style sat nav and other things introduced into the dashboard, all sort of silver trims and sort of carbon fibre look. The build quality is amazing. Estate cars, can be, due to the nature of their design, sort of rattle boxes. There's not even a hint of a squeak or a rattle from the interior. It is beautifully, beautifully made. It also happens to be a lovely place to sit. Dashboard is just genius, because it not only looks fantastic, in my personal opinion, which is subjective, I readily admit, but it all works. We've got a big screen sat nav, very simple to operate. Dual zone temperature, dual zone climate control system, so you can have different temperatures side to side. That pumps out lovely cold air. We checked that in the nice warm workshop earlier. And then my favourite part, this 2-tier dash directly in front. All the information up high is the stuff you look at most regularly, or want to look at most regularly. So obviously you've got your information display for the car there. Whenever you press anything on the ventilation system or radio, it comes out on the screen up there as well as the screen down here, so you're not taking your eyes off the road. Also, but the best bit is the Speedo to me. Normally on a car, they're down here somewhere, so to look at your speed, you consciously have to take your eyes off the road and look down. With this you don't, it's just there. It's in your peripheral vision the whole time, so you can keep your eyes on the road, you can keep your eyes on pedestrians, where you're going, but keep your eye on your speed at all times. It is simply brilliant. Down below that you've got this more conventional pod of 3 dials, big rev counter in the middle, flanked by the fuel and temperature gauges, and then this lovely thick rimmed steering wheel which feels great in hand and feels like brand new to hold. The whole car does. The car has a feeling of newness to it, which is as a testament to the build quality, but also the way the car's been looked after. As I said at the start of the video, the point is literally just to show it in operation, which I hopefully have achieved, but to feedback on any issues, of which there is nothing at all. It drives absolutely beautifully. I'm not giving it an ounce of allowance for age or mileage either, because it drives as well as a new one. I could not, I know it's cliche, but it is absolutely true. As always though, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate, do give us a call.